Merry morning and new moon, my fabulous fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is Moonwind Fairy here to do your new moon to new moon message, energy, and vibes. General reading. If you happen to see this, there might be a message here for you. New moons are about planting seeds, setting intentions, new beginnings. So I will be doing a general read for fire signs, and at the end I will pull individual cards for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Temperance. So there's a need to modify aspects of your life in this new moon. So alchemy, blending energies, harmony, moderation, masculine and feminine balance, duality, amalgamation, the fluidity of time, meditation, patience, restraint, purpose. Can also mean clashing interest, oil and water, extremes, a need to practice moderation in some aspect of your life, severity, polarity, and patience. The mantra of this card is I walk the middle path and I nourish my spiritual wholeness. It also is balance, harmony, and tranquility. I'm going to say balance. Balance is your vibe for this new moon to new moon journey. So let's see what's going on. Page of Wands. Wands represent energy, enthusiasm, and passion. 10 of Wands. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles are hearth and home and how we make our monies. So yeah, there's a need for balance because you are feeling really isolated, left out in the cold. You could be going through some kind of physical illness, mental or emotional, but you're feeling really isolated because you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. 10 of Wands. This is responsibility, burden, just doing too many things. Also, you need to ask for help because you want to have this free-spiritedness. You want to be kicking up your heels. You want to feel inspired and motivated. So, oh geez. All 3 dropped out. So, what is emerging is the Empress. That is fertile new beginnings. That is, unconditional love for self and others. This is very organic love. This is also could have something to do with a pregnancy or fertility, but it's also like whatever you start is going to be very fruitious. The what's transforming is 6 of Pentacles. Pentacles represent our hearth and home, how we make our money. 6 of Pentacles is reciprocity. It's like a balance in the giving and receiving. So, hence the balance, that's the vibe. So you're probably over giving. You're probably working and working and working and just really not, it's just making you feel left out in the cold. What's healing is the Knight of Cups. Cups represent our relationships, emotions, and feelings. This is connecting. This is needing to connect with your people. So, yeah, so there's a need for balance because you're working too much, you're giving too much, you could be. And it's making you feel isolated, where you really want to be kind of inspired and motivated and feeling free-spirited. You also, but there's the opportunity here to plant something, fertile new beginnings, where it's going to balance out the giving and receiving. And what's healing is connecting to people. You're really needing to connect with others. All right, let's see what is solution, outcome, and future. Woo! Well, this is a good one. So, the solution is resilience. This is, determination, but I like this. You need to start dancing with life again. That's what the balance, the need for the balance is, to enjoy life. This is dance with life again is the solution. The outcome of that is going to be, you're going to get away from that choppy water. Six of Swords. Swords represent our thoughts and our intellect. So, you've been resilient, but I think you need to stop doing that. I think you need to, start, how does it say? Dance with life again. Dance with life again. So that's the solution. And what the outcome of that is going to be, it's going to take you away from the choppy waters, the negative thoughts. It's going to be kind of a rite of passage. There could be help arriving. Whenever I get these two cards, it's kind of like you need to get away from doing it all and the burden of it. And this is really like you need to ask for help. But this is saying help might arrive. And then the future is Nine of Cups. This is having a very fulfilled life. This is the wish card. So it's pretty groovy. The universe is gifting you your wishes. This is wishes granted, desires fulfilled. Fabulous news is on the way. So I would say that's pretty groovy. So balance. You got to find some balance there, fire signs. All right, let's see what is... Yeah, because you're feeling isolated. You definitely want to be connecting with people. You need to ask for help, but there's something that you're beginning that's going to be very fertile, and it's going to bring that balance back. And yeah, you've been resilient. You persevere against the odds, but we're done with that. You want to be dancing with life again. You want to be moving away from the choppy waters to smooth sailing ahead, because you want the fulfilled life with good news on the way. All right, last card, final outcome, or what needs to change. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Swords represent our thoughts and intellect. She is off with your heads, Queen of Swords. Cut out the BS in your life. People, jobs, situations, done. She's also very honest, clear, and uses integrity to communicate. So that's what needs to happen. You need to cut out the BS and speak, honestly and with integrity. All right, what do we got for Aries? Six of Swords. So that's twice. So yeah, you need to get out of this, away from the choppy waters to smooth sailing ahead. And because swords represent our thoughts, you're probably got a lot of negative thoughts going on. So you want to get away from that. Leo. Six of Cups. Because you're feeling nostalgic. You may need to heal the past. Might have something to do with children, siblings, something like that. Sagittarius. King of Swords. So you need to really stand in your power, Sagittarius. You need to make wise decisions for the future, but you need to just kind of take control and, stand in your power and make things happen. That's what I got for you. Oh, so now I'm going to do an oracle card. So, the vibe for the new moon for my fire signs is balance. And these oracle cards, I'm going to say, are like your new moon message from the universe. Clear out the old. Got so many cards, I don't know what to do. So, clear out the old. Whatever you're experiencing now is the creation that you have brought into existence from past thoughts and feelings. While in the moment it may have you caught up, you can let it go and begin a dream of new reality. Let go of the aspects of this creation that no longer serve you or have purpose. Release what has gone wrong in the past. Release any material possessions that do not serve the new dream you now want to create. Know that where you are now, you can create anew and begin again. Fertile new beginnings. So yeah, there's some kind of thing going on with you, but the vibe is balance. There's a need for balance. And in doing that, you know, you may be starting something new because you want to be dancing with life again. So that's what I got for you. Thanks for hanging out with me. You have a blessed and beautiful new moon to new moon journey. I'll talk to you soon. Blessings and love.